Yeah. Woohoo, baby. Fucking love getting that drop, man. That's a solid drop right there. I think that's like my third drop in total of those things. And what's awesome about these ones is that they come fully charged, which is great. I think the other ones don't come fully charged. They just come like it's a regular staff. But Gainz.
I love all bitches. I don't swear over bitches. Rich, poor, slave bitches. Smart, dumb, crazy bitches. Rude, horny, dirty bitches.
And what's going on, guys? So, first things first, I'm going to tell you guys, I did actually cancel the rest of my Armadillo task. I guess I'm going to ask you guys a question. Do any of you guys know a good PVM clan for old school that I can join that has had very little amount of scams and stuff like that, obviously? But I've come to the conclusion that I don't log on this game, and I think I'm DCing again. Fucking, yep, that's a oh, nice XP drops. Anyways, as I was saying, I've come to the conclusion that, you know, if I have a task like Armadillo Boss and I ask my friends or anything like that and none of them want to do Armadillo, I don't really bother logging on to old school because it's like the only thing I really do is Slayer. So yeah, if you guys have, or if you guys are in a clan yourselves, talk to maybe one of the leaders, obviously. I would assume I'm quite trusted. I've held a lot of money before, obviously, and I gave it back or whatever. I did the one time, I remember I was doing Armadillo Boss when it first came out. I had 2 Armadillo hilts in my bank because one of the teams went to bed, and at nighttime it's, you know, a bad time to sell stuff because it's normally cheaper. And the other team, we just recently got it. So I would say I'm pretty trusted with that. But yeah, if I get Armadillo's a Slayer task, I want to just log on, boom, get a trio team, get that shit done with, get my task over with, maybe get a hilt or 2, and then, you know, move on to my next Slayer task. But I mean, if you guys have any idea on good clans, you know, just either inbox me if you want, or you guys can just tell me in the comments below. But yeah, besides that, I'm slaying a little bit today. Just in my Kraken task, as you guys saw, I got that staff drop. That's about all I got, which is good enough for me. Anyways, here's a picture of my current tab for Slayer on old school. I'll try to fit all that shit in. There we go. Yeah, that is my current Slayer tab. It's going to be interesting to see what it looks like in the future. Obviously, that's kind of the start to it. I did have a lot more rune items, obviously. I mean, you get a lot of rune chains, a lot of rune helms from doing Slayer. But yeah, I alked them whenever I was getting my stuff 99 magic because I was like, well, why not? It's in my bank. I'm already 13.1. That's not bad. If I was to do Kraken Boss every single time I get it for Slayer, let's just say I go for 200 mil Slayer, I bet you my mage would be like freaking 40 mil or some shit at the end of it. Oh, and of course I've gotten like the D chain from doing Slayer. I've got a few occult necklaces and things like that. But obviously I'm not going to keep those things at the moment because they're kind of high priced. Once they're around like the whip price or something like that. But even then, I don't like keeping high priced things in my bank that I get from Slayer. I just want to sell them just in case they go down later on. You know, but it is really nice to have them, you know, as a collection. That's for sure. I just attacked the wrong one. But normally I sell the drops to be able to, you know, rebuy more cannonballs and stuff like that. But I'll see how long I can keep those items for. And then, you know, I'll sell off, obviously, the bigger items because it doesn't look that great when you have a few of them. Anyways, I'll see you guys on my next Slayer task. All kinds of gains. Oh, yeah, one last thing is I do need to try to get myself 200 quest points so I can block one more task, you know, out of all the tasks that I can do. That would be nice. I'm not too sure exactly what I'd put on there. Why the I totally clicked on that, you derp. My goodness. Anyways, I'll see you guys soon with more Gainz. Oh yeah, my what used to be favorite task for money at least is you know, Abyssal Demons. Anyways, I have just recently unlocked the ability to get assigned more Abyssal Demons, guys. I think it's 100 points. It cost me something like that. But as you guys can see, I have 205 left. I think I got 208 for my Slayer task. I'm not too sure if it raises the cap to 250 or if it's like 225 or something like that. But yeah, I'm not too sure if Abyssal Demons are like the fastest task or one of the fastest, but it's definitely up there. And you know, I mean, it's good money. It pays for your peapot, so it's probably one of those tasks that you sort of have to do just because of the money. And I believe whips are actually back on their way up a little bit, like 1.4, 1.5-ish mil recently, and they were like 1.1 mil at one point. So you know, it's kind of good, I guess. I guess because of all the tentacle people are starting to use on their whips, I mean, it instantly takes the whip out of the game, so it's kind of sweet. Slayer progress, though, guys. I am 591k experience to level 96 Slayer, which ain't too bad. That might take me like 2 weeks or so, because I obviously don't play too much on this account. Right now, I am fishing on RS3, as you guys will see right here. So that's what I'm doing on RS3. I do have my stealing creation bonus still for fishing. I'm still debating on if I want to still do stealing creation for a very long time. Or, you know, I mean, or I could just fish 50 million fishing, which will probably take me about 2 months of rocktails, which could easily mean 2 months of old school playing. And one more thing I believe I'm going to unlock as well is more spiritual mages. There's also that option there where you can get more spiritual mages as your Slayer task. There is one for Ankus, which I don't think it's worth doing. I haven't gotten Ankus though, like, since I started slaying, like at level 94 or something like that. I haven't gotten Ankus for a very long time. I think they're still on the task list, so I mean, I should get them sometime later, but yeah, I haven't gotten them. I'm not too sure about Greater Demons. I know Greater Demons are very easy to kill. And they have very low defense as well because it's a demon. So it might be worth actually getting myself more Greater Demons as a Slayer task as well, which could mean more Zammy boss in the future if I would like. So here's someone here using the Tentacle Whip. Thank you very much for getting Abyssal Whips out of the game. There's also one to unlock Blue Dragons as a Slayer task, I believe, which at the moment I don't have my my Zammy Spear or my Zammy Hasta, as we all call it now. I still gotta do the quest Taibois cleanup, whatever it's called. So once I complete that, I'll probably unlock that. I believe someone told me on my stream that blue dragons, not blue dragons, mithril dragons. I'm sorry, I didn't mean blue. You still get blue, I believe, but mithril dragons. You need a spear for that, obviously, and I do have a DFS, so that helps even more as well. But yeah, very easy task for points. Apparently, is what it is, and I'm not too sure on the XP rates. I think back in the day, the XP rates for that task was like 30k when Slayer was like 60k an hour. So that's with overloads and turmoil. I'm gonna say it's probably like 15k an hour now with like the Zammy Hasta and stuff. So not too sure. But if it's quick points, it's probably worth doing. Anyways, I'll tell you guys if I get a whip drop. Wish me luck, and I'll see you guys in the next clip.